I want to ask you before we get into different topics. We were just talking during the break about your first song and your first musical break. But when did you know in Southern California, when you walked out of the house, your life was going to change? You had gone from Calvin to Snoop Dogg and an American star.
When I was staying at my cousin's house in Pacoima, and G-Thing was out, and I had spent the night at her house because I didn't have nowhere to stay. And in the morning time, it was a show called The Box, where you would order videos, and the video just kept playing over and over, like about 100 times back to back. So then when it was time for me to leave, I walked outside, and it's like I had to sign autographs. It was the first time I had to sign autographs. It being in an apartment building in Pacoima with a bunch of gang members walking outside signing autographs and being looked at completely different than just a regular guy. And it was like something I had to adjust to, and it was like, you can't prepare for it, but when it happens, it's like you got to just catch up, and I had to catch up and get on point.
But you're still authentic. You still live. I mean, when I think of you, I just think of you. I do think of you as a guy that would go to a Laker game, probably have to have a bodyguard, but has it changed the way you have to act?
No, not the way I act, but I believe that what's expected. You know, when you become a public figure, people expect certain things from you. You should act this way, you should be this way, or they think this is what you are. But, I'm up close and personal with my people, so they know who I am and how I get down. So it ain't no secrets or no myths to me.
Yeah. So you have taken chances in your life. You are not what I would call conservative. You have rolled the dice on your career. So I watched the Steelers last night, and they are babysitting Mason Rudolph. Snoop, I know you love the Steelers, but you're not beating Patrick Mahomes with that helicopter parenting, are you?
We know that part, but, we just one step at a time. We had to get a W because we was Owen Wilson, Jesse Owens, 0-1, 0-2, 0-3. We just had to get that O up out of us. Now we 1-3. Sorry about your Dolphins. Y'all still over there in the old land, but we're going to be all right.
That's going to be that way for a while.
By the way, you have known JuJu Smith-Schuster since he was a kid.
Yes.
And you're very close to him. Did you know, because at USC, a coach told me as a freshman, they said, I think he's the hardest working player to ever be a Trojan. When did you know this kid's playing on Sundays?
We had a game in Miami. I had an all-star team, and we went to Miami, and he wasn't even like he wasn't the star. He was one of the guys, but he wasn't the guy.
High school game?
No. Little league game, like 7th grade. So we fly to Miami, and Deion Sanders' team is playing before us, so we play after. So the game is going on, and then a couple of spectacular catches that JuJu makes, a couple of defensive plays he makes, and by the end of the game, everybody like, JuJu, 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 and it's like he just took that moment and he ran with it, and we seen that he was the type of player that thrives in the spotlight. He didn't shy away from it. He ran to it. He wasn't the guy, but he made himself the guy that day, and then from there on to high school, he started playing offense, defense.
Yeah.
He started being more involved in, like, taking control of his career. That's why when he got to USC, he was a hard worker.
Oh, he was an unbelievable college player. The university, he's held in a different regard than most college athletes.
Man, let me tell you, me and Todd Haley got a rocky relationship, right?
Right.
Because when he was the OC at the Steelers, I used to bash him every week. So I go to the Cleveland Browns facility to visit one of my friends, and he's there as the OC. And he gives me a little flack when he sees me, but then when he passes that, he says, JuJu Smith was probably the best receiver I ever coached in my life. And this is out of Todd Haley's mouth. He that was a great kid to coach.
Yeah,
and I don't hear nothing but great things about him.
No, JuJu's a great kid. He's a and by the way, most of these college athletes, I deal with these kids. 99% of these guys are great kids.
Right.
All right, now we're going to have a disagreement here. I know you're a Laker guy.
Yeah.
But that roster is old.
That's what you think?
Snoop,
is that what you think?
I think Kyle Kuzma's the only young legs.
Nah, Cook is young.
Yeah, but he's not a smaller player.
Don't matter. He's young. You just said you talking about age. We talking about age. Young. And when do age have to do anything with basketball?
I think the Clippers have a more complete roster. Is it possible the Clippers take over Los Angeles?
Never. Even if they win 2 championships in a row, they'll never run L.A.
Why?
Because they don't have it.
What do you mean?
They don't have it.
What do you mean it?
It's called it. Some people have it. Some people don't. They don't. Don't matter what they do. First of all, they playing in our house. They need to go get their own backyard first. You got to come to work every day and look at them banners up there, and you don't have none.
That is
get your own living room. And they got money. The owner got money. Why don't he go to Inglewood, buy the property across the street from the football field, and they can have a little thing in Inglewood right over there with the Rams and the Chargers.
So as a Laker fan, do you look at the Clippers as a stepbrother?
I look at them as a adopted brother that we really didn't want. And my mama went and adopted them when we wasn't looking. Now, we got to share all our food with them, our clothes with them, and everything. Man, when they going to move out?
Snoop. Oh, so, you know, Los Angeles is, for the rest of the world, they just see palm trees and, you know, people still out east think we're a bunch of hippies. But I just moved here 4 years ago. There is so much entertainment here.
It is.
It's incredible. Our colleges are pro.
Right.
Now, you're an NFL fan. I always identify you with the Steelers.
Right.
How did the Rams land for you?
It's a hard one because being from California, you got to, you know, ride with the system.
Right. Do you like McVay?
I love McVay. I'm not going to lie. I love the team. I love the players. I love the coach. I love his spirit. I just feel like golf need to, like, take the training wheels off. Like, I heard that the coach being is here for, like, 15 seconds. Like, get out my ear, man. Let me run this. Like, come on. This is the NFL. Like, is McVay running the offense or is he running the offense?
That's fair.
Is that true or not?
No, well, there's no question that McVay is in Goff's ear, whereas Peyton Manning basically ran the offense.
That's what who in Brady's ear?
Nobody's in Brady.
Okay, then. Who in Patrick Mahomes' ear? Don't look like nobody. He ain't listening.
So, no, I think it's I think what you're saying is a lot of people are saying this. Is this Goff or is this McVay? No, but I will say this. I think Goff has the tools. I think he's a more talented Matt Ryan. I don't think he's Mahomes. I don't think he's Wentz. He's not Deshaun Watson. If I said to you, JuJu's probably your favorite player in the NFL right now.
Or John Ross.
Oh, Cincinnati.
Both
from Long Beach Poly.
No, he played for my football league.
John Ross did?
Yeah.
He's the second fastest guy in the league to Tyreek Hill.
No.
What?
First.
I think he's second.
Who got the record at the combine?
Well, those
John Ross, 4.22.
What did
22?
What did Tyreek Hill have?
22. Bishop Desmond Tutu.
This is now. I got to ask you about your new show, NFL The Grind on Epix. We have about a minute and a half. What is it about?
It's me giving an experience with NFL players, having conversations on and off the field before the game, preparation, the things that they do to get ready for the game, off-field things that they do, nonprofit organizations, just getting a chance to know these athletes away from their helmet and seeing the great things that they do away from football.
You really are. You have helped so many people in your life. Like a lot of you see him as a successful entrepreneur. Through agents and people, you have elevated a lot of lives. Like you have changed a lot of lives. So this kind of feels like to me a show in which you can make players human.
Yes. Well, you can touch them and know that they are people. Because with a football uniform on, they just look like robots. Like, but when the game is over and you find out this guy has a family. He has initiatives in the community. He loves his grandmother. He loves to cook. He loves video games. He's just like me. He's regular.
Yeah.
He just plays football on Sundays.
By the way, you're giving Drip Bayless all this love.
Oh, Drip.
It wouldn't be terrible to have a little 15-second thing for our show someday. I'll give you a couple months to work on it. The Herd. Can you rhyme stuff with The Herd?
With The Herd? Have you heard the word? Snoop Dogg get off the curb, and I'm the early bird to get the whiz arm and keep my hair in the piz arm. And everything is everything.
How about that?
You see what I'm saying? Quick, fast, on the hurry.
That was love right there.
Talk to him, Joy.
Right?
Tell him what it is.
One of the really good guys. It's a pleasure to have you on.
Man, it's an honor to be on the show. I love you guys. I love watching y'all. I'm thankful for being on the show. Thank y'all for having me. Anytime you want me, I'm here.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.